everyone, and I think we're live. Welcome to another live Dross Report community chat, fun Friday night chaotic madness.
Yeah, no timer this time.
Yeah, there's no timer because we were just on time. Okay, so
Just on
serious
time.
question. If everybody knows and expects that I'm going to be late to start a stream, does that mean you're actually late?
Yes.
Why? Why does it mean that you're late if
Because
everybody's
you're
expecting
setting
you to
an
be late?
expectation that you're starting at a certain time, but just because you're late doesn't mean you're not late anymore. Everyone, you are setting you're saying I'm going to start this at this time. I'm showing up late. That's like, and you do it so often that everyone expects you to be late, but you're still late.
No, because if
Yes.
everybody expects that you're gonna be late,
No, because
then
you
you're on
say that you're
time.
going to be there at this time, so you're still late.
Okay, fine. All right. I am so sorry, everybody, for starting this live
Yes,
stream
and
late.
it also
There you go.
matches the headline.
What is the headline? What
Yes,
headline? Oh,
yes.
the title?
No. So I like before I entered the studio, I changed the headline. Said yes, this stream is late and green is best.
I can change your headline at any time. You realize that, right?
I know you can, but just the fact that you let me start it with that headline is enough for me. And then I
I
can
can't
always
see
change it the next time, and and then next time I just won't tell you.
I should change everybody's nickname and everybody's headline. It's expected, right? So anyway, welcome everybody. One thing that I want to
It doesn't mean you should actually do it.
but then I'm disappointing people's
No, you're
expectations,
definitely
Jarrod.
not disappointing people because I don't like people changing mine.
Okay. So remember that video you sent me
Which one?
about the Filipinos and Filipino time? It was
Oh
so yeah.
yeah.
So if you say that you guys are gonna meet or have a party at 8 and you
Yeah.
come at 8, that's too early. That's too early. That's
No,
like social rules, right?
that's Filipino time.
Yes,
With
but it
anyone else,
depends.
you expect them to be on time.
Okay, well, it's Koa culture. Okay, Koa
Culture.
timing. Koa timing. Doesn't that
No, that
count?
does not work, especially when you have that does not work, especially when you have mixed families. Okay? I have family events where we say, okay, yeah, the party starts at 8 and then all our white family members show up at 8.
But they just don't understand, and they need to
Mm,
understand.
no.
Also, I want to let you know that I actually made an overlay for the live Dross report now. So
Oh, that's awesome.
at the top of
Mm.
the video now it says the live Dross report, and it has like community chat, and then at the bottom right it says support Koa as a Patreon or YouTube member. So just to give you guys
Oh yeah, I
the
forgot
information.
we forgot the very great detailed like description of ourselves, right?
Oh, no thanks. Okay, let's move on.
What do you mean no thanks?
No thanks. I don't like describing
About
myself.
no,
No,
but
no, we're gonna move on.
no, but I
No,
like to and I
no,
want to hear it.
you cannot force me to make my
Yeah.
own description. No. Oh, no. So funny. So
Just tell me what you're wearing then.
I'm wearing, what am I wearing? I'm wearing a shirt. I'm wearing pants. There you go. I'm
No, that's
what?
not good enough because
I'm wearing headphones?
no, I'm
What do you want
wearing
to hear?
I'm wearing a black T-shirt that says "We'll all be skeletons one day."
Well, what if you don't know what your shirt says? What if you can't see your shirt and you don't know how to describe it?
Well, then
What are you supposed to do then?
you have many options. Like you can always use Be My AI. You can go ask one of your sighted
So,
family
like, in
members.
the middle of your meeting, you're gonna be like, "Hey, let me use Seeing AI so I can give you a description." No,
No,
that's
not in the
so
middle meeting. You do it before the
dumb.
meeting because the
No.
introductions are happen at the beginning of the
Oh,
meeting.
no, you're killing me.
Yes.
No, we're
And plus,
not doing
you
that.
should be knowing what you're wearing, especially if you're on camera.
Do you?
How do you know how do you know you're wearing in something inappropriate or not?
Well, because okay, I guess for me, this is my problem, right? Like, I don't know, like, I can't describe what a shirt necessarily says like, or the pattern that it has. Because I just know, like, oh, it has something like that's pink
Well, you
on a.
can just do a short description then.
That's
Say you're
just
wearing
ridiculous. What's the point? I can't believe we're having continuing this
yes,
conversation.
yes, of course.
We are not going to continue this
Especially
conversation.
because I know it would bother Lewis a lot. So that that makes it better, right?
No.
Yes, yes,
No, no.
yes.
Oh, wait. So I was gonna tell you, we were in a meeting, and Lewis
Uh-huh.
was there too. So it's really funny. And people were describing themselves
Yes,
even in the chat.
yes.
It was really funny. I was
I love
laughing.
it.
I was laughing so hard, and I texted him, and during the middle of the meeting, I'm like, "LOL."
What did he say?
Oh, we'll redact that. Hello, everybody. Hi, Josh. Where's Izzy and the Goddess? Thought they were joining. No, they didn't want to.
No, no. Lewis backed that after he found out that like I don't know how he didn't know that this is a stream that Carrie asked me to be on. That could start basically started with me. And he I don't know how he didn't know that I wasn't going to be that I was going to be on it. But after he found out, apparently that meant no. That was a no for him. So that means we have to trick him into a meeting. Um, like
I have no part in this.
I'll join another live stream of
I
yours.
have no
That's
part in this.
I'll join a live stream of yours. That's not the live Dross
He'll
report.
just leave. That's all. I don't think that's
Yeah, that would be
effective.
hilarious. Oh my god, that'll be hilarious. Like you guys are already on live stream, right? And then I join in, and then he leaves. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. You kill me. Francis Cole says hi, and then Kiwi Dunn. Is that Husky? I don't remember. Shame on you, Carrie. LOL. JK. Green is a peasant. That's what they said. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. Oh, hi. My sister's in here. Gwen is in here. And how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week? Oh, and who's that? Kiwi says yes, it's Husky. Okay. Yeah, it is Husky. I was right.
Did he change his username, or is that what it is on YouTube?
That's what it is on YouTube. And it's
Oh,
so
okay.
hard to keep track of everybody's names when they are different on every single platform.
Yeah, I need to do that. Make it as confusing as possible.
No. I'm just gonna call you Jarrod, and that's fine. Or wait. I'm just gonna call you JJ from now on. So during the last
So you're a part of my family now. Is that right?
you're the chaotic uncle, that instigates. You're the instigator.
Well, I have multiple shirts that say Funkle on it for a
Yeah,
reason.
there you go. Maybe that's what you should be wearing today.
Yeah, actually, it was my niece's birthday, and her birthday was fairy themed,
Mhm.
and and she was like wearing a little fairy costume, like and everything like that. And then we all had shirts that was like the like so like my shirt said like Arya's fairy Funkle. Yeah.
Aw. I think it's just hilarious that is it your brother named his children, Arya and Tyrion. I don't
Yes, I
know.
know.
I mean, Arya I get, but Tyrion really?
Tyrion is his
Oh,
favorite character from Game of
from
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yes, but oh gosh, but Tyrion is so loaded. It's so okay, no, we're not
Yeah, but he doesn't care. He likes the character. He likes the name. It doesn't
gonna
matter what the rest of the family think. Because like my like my other families, my other family members, they use like a nickname for him instead of
okay.
saying Tyrion. They'll use like Tai Tai, stuff like that.
Of course, the
But my
Filipino
dad,
naming.
my dad likes to make it confusing by calling him T Man, and then
T-Man.
we have a dog named Tristan, and he refers to our dog as T Dog, and sometimes we'll get the two mixed up, and he'll like be talking to Tyrion and be like, "Hey T Dog," and then like wrong name.
Yeah, that's so funny. My mom has like just the weirdest names for everybody. It's even like weirder than like Filipino names. It's so funny.
Like I was come up with like nicknames for my close friends. And I guess like it's funny how I did not realize how it extends from like my Filipino like family. Like I just like started doing it with all my friends, and then like it wasn't like until like later on I was like that I realized I was like, oh yeah, that's because my family does that. I do that with everyone else too.
Yeah.
It's just in our nature.
It is. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments here. Hey, Gwen, if you're still listening, if you want to join, let me know. Yeah. So, I'm kind of hungry right now, and all
I snacked on something. I snacked on
oh, don't
something
tell me.
before.
Don't tell me. Don't
Yeah.
torture me. Right now, for those
Ooh,
who
that
aren't
reminds
on
me. Thank you for
y-
reminding me.
for those who aren't on Discord or saw like my video on TikTok, I'm doing intermittent fasting right now. So I have a 18-hour fasting window and a 6-hour eating window. And me and my cousin Jem are doing this challenge, and if one of us breaks our fast, the other one owes them $100. So we have a really, really strong incentive not to break our fast. But it really stinks when it's past your eating window and you go downstairs and then you just smell fish balls. Oh, so good. Oh, it just made
Yeah.
me so hungry. I went downstairs to get like some tea, and then because I can drink like black tea, anything under what is it? Anything under 15 calories, something like that,
Mm.
is fine as long as there's like no sugar or cream in it and stuff. And I just went downstairs. I'm like, I wish I could eat. Why did they make the fish
Yeah.
balls after 4?
Like when I spend the night at Wendy's place, and then I smell her family cooking breakfast. I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst. Especially when you first started out. That's the hardest when you first start.
Yeah, we actually did a 20 and no, a 20 was it a 22 and 2 like a year or two ago? And but we only did it for 2 or 3 days. I can't really remember. And I thought I was going to die. I seriously thought I was going to die. And I'm like, I'm not doing that again. And my cousin's like, well, I just want to do a 24. And I'm like, nope, I'll do an 18.6.
No, that's like that's like really hard. And the thing is like um I started doing it because of my friend.
Mhm.
She listened to this podcast where this doctor, he'll actually prescribe his patients like fasting, you know.
Mhm.
and like a lot of times it like would work. And there was another doctor who supported his research and everything like that, and she recommends fasting too. Like it depends on but a lot of times it just can help.
Here we go again with the medical advice on this channel. This is not medical advice.
Yeah.
Go do your own research.
Yeah, like yeah, but he talked about like the benefits of like well, both doctors talked about the benefits of fasting, but like he's like I remember in the first podcast I listened to, the first doctor, he talked about how he would prescribe his patients like sometimes like 24 hour fasting to like 36-hour fasting, sometimes even longer. I'm like, oh my god,
What?
so that's
Are you
really long.
serious?
Yeah.
Like, for how long, though? For one
Like,
time? Or
yeah, like they'll start a timer and then they won't eat again until that timer's up. Like, so like if you
yeah,
prescribe
but, I mean,
them,
is it just for one day, and you do
no,
it
no, no.
one
So,
time?
so like say you eat at 7 p.m., you cannot eat until the next day at 7 p.m.
Yes, but after you eat, do you have
Yeah.
another 24 hours that you're supposed to fast? Or was it just, like, a one-off thing?
Oh, yeah. It depended on the patient because, like if it worked out, if it worked out for them, and it saw that the results, that were improving better, whatever, then, they would like, he would,
Mm.
like, try other things and sometimes even recommend longer. That's like why he did like, sometimes
Oh,
it would be like
no.
36-hour fasting,
No.
which my friend has done. She said she was dying by the end.
I die just with the 18 hour. I'm
Yeah,
dying.
like I started with the intermittent fasting, and
Mhm.
like I said, it's always hardest in the beginning. Um, but like I did what that doctor said, where like he said, like drink lots of water, and when you feel the hunger coming on, just concentrate on something else, and eventually they'll go away. So I've been doing that ever since.
I mean, it's really hard for me.
Yeah, it's
I've been
not.
doing it for almost a week now, and I'm just still
Yeah,
not quite used to I don't
yeah,
know if I'll ever get used to it.
it's something you definitely have to get used to. Like, I'm so used to only eating once a day now.
How
Um,
long did it take you to adjust to that, though?
um, I don't know. Because I feel like it just got easier over time. But after a few months, my body was like just so
After a
used
few
to it.
months. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Wow,
That's it.
okay.
That's when my like body stopped like getting the hunger pains like in the middle of the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Husky says, "I hate fasting. Food is my favorite F word." I love that. Food is my favorite F word.
Yeah, I know. I love food too, but that's why when it is my time to eat, I
Uh,
usually enjoy myself.
so, what do you do, like, if you're going out, though? Do you just change the time that you're eating?
Well, I'll just switch it to like sometimes like I'll just switch it to intermittent fasting, but I'll just do it for that one day. Like
Mm.
I'll do intermittent fasting, and that's the one day out of the week I'll do the intermittent fasting. But then the very next day I go back to 24-hour fasting.
No, I'm not. My cousin's like, "Oh, this isn't too bad. After 2 weeks, you wanna continue?" And I'm like, "Oh, let's do something else, please." I, um, the other night, I think it was, like, the second night,
Mhm,
I was just, like, laying in bed. I wasn't scrolling, I wasn't watching shorts, I wasn't watching TikTok, I wasn't doing anything, I was just, like, literally laying in bed and
mhm.
just feeling hungry. I was like, "I'm miserable." But I'm not gonna
Yeah,
pay
like
my cousin $100, so
there are things like I had to figure out because sometimes I would get like really super hungry and it wouldn't go
you.
away. So what I would do is like I would get like sugar-free chewing gum and I would chew on that
Mm,
until it went away. Um, so it's just like things like that I like kind of like developed over time. Like I just figured out ways to just kind of move past it until my body just like recognizes this is the one time we're eating today.
mm, I see. Oh, Josh is telling me to stop being a whiny floofkes. Okay, I think that Josh needs to go on a fast now. Come on, Josh. Go take a fast. Go do a fast. I wonder if anybody
I
else
wouldn't
has
be
tried.
surprised if he actually did it just so he could prove that he could beat you. He seems like the kind of person that would do that.
Yeah, he's pretty competitive, you're right. Alright, Josh, let's see how well you do. Come on. Uh-huh. I like on the Discord, and if you guys are watching and you're not on the Koa Discord, we have a lot of fun over there. You should totally join. It's in the description. But the other day you guys were talking about food, and I'm like, I am closing Discord and I'm gonna wait for you guys to keep talking about food. Especially Husky was like talking about fried chicken and like breaded
Oh yeah.
chicken and like and then the next day it's like ice cream and I'm just like stop.
Oh yeah, because Throwback Thursday was like the ice cream flavors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nope.
But
Oh,
yeah,
Josh says, "Okay, after my ski trip, I will. LOL." All right, let's see.
yeah. I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to a crawfish boil.
No, no, stop. I don't like this conversation. I'm gonna unsubscribe from this conversation.
Yeah,
How's your week been?
it's been going good. Finally got the skydiving thing done. So, um, at least it was all accessible. It just took forever. Uh,
Yeah, I heard I saw your message. You had to redo
oh
the
my gosh,
form.
oh my god,
Oh,
I
that
was so pissed off.
sucks so much.
I was almost done. I was almost done, and I pressed the back button by accident, and then I was like, no. And then when you click on the link, it forces you to watch the 9-minute waiver video again
Oh.
because like the waiver does not appear until the video is done. I'm like, no.
One year, I was doing my taxes and I
Mhm.
was like a good way through it, okay? Not I wouldn't say I was almost done, but taxes take a while.
Yeah.
I was like halfway-ish through it. And then I don't know what I pressed or I don't know what I did, but I erased everything. And I had to start over. And I was just like, oh, I hate this. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's why I found that's why like I found the nonprofit that I found
mhm.
because they just I just go there and they do my taxes for me.
Yeah, it's not just the tax like, the actual form filling out, you
Mhm.
know? The part that gets me is, like, I have to hunt down every single piece of paper that I need, and just, like, and then every time that tax time comes around, I'm like, "Oh, I
Mhm.
should be more organized and have these, like, in folders and have these, like, ready," right?
Yeah.
But every year, I say the same thing. I also just like using TurboTax,
Oh, TurboTax.
because, like, I like seeing the number go up, like, because it tells you how much, like, you're getting back, and it's, like, usually really fast,
Okay.
um, and so I like that, and a lot of, like, last year, I did it through TurboTax, and it was, like, really accessible, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Okay," but but like for me, because I have a lot of odd jobs here and there that I don't always get like a 1099. I have to go hunt everything down, like the receipts and the invoice. I'm like,
I can
ah,
only imagine because
yeah.
like I already find it annoying. Because like last time I went to because I already did my my taxes for this year um
You're on
and
top of it. I'm not.
and like well and the like the only thing is like because like I provided my W-2 and everything like that, but then when I went there they were like, oh, we need this because I received disability as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I didn't have to do that last time. I'm
Mm,
like, I wonder why I have to do it this time. And then so I had to, like find that form in the mail, like because it was sent
I
through
hate
the
mail.
mail.
I
Yeah, and
hate
then like,
mail.
yeah, and then
Only.
I had to go back and but this time like they said, oh, don't worry, like next time you come, you can just you know say who you are and you don't have to wait in line again. I'm like, thank you.
Mm. My sister says taxes in all caps. Ew, in all caps. And she says, I'm getting stressed just having hearing about this.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. I don't like it either. It's so stressful. Kiwi says TurboTax charged me $40 because I had a 401k. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how
I just know it's
yeah.
all very confusing.
I just it's like your credit score and like taxes. All these
Yeah, yeah.
things I
Credit
just
score is another whole other thing, and that's also annoying.
it
Um,
really is.
but it's funny because I actually signed up for credit cards that are meant for building up your credit.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that you should avoid doing, like I did,
Hmm.
is, closing credit cards that your parents opened for you when you were really young so that you could build credit,
Yeah.
and then so now, like, I have Credit Karma, and it keeps saying, "Your credit history is really short. You need to improve it," and I'm just like, "Okay, I didn't know. Fine."
Yeah, see, I didn't close my credit card that my parents got me, but I was definitely an irresponsible high school student
Oh, yeah, there's
that should
that
not have
too.
had that should not have had a credit card. Um and so cuz like at that time when my parents first got it for me, they were paying it cuz I didn't have a job, right?
They should have
Um
put spending limits.
but then I got a job, and then they're like,
Mhm.
"Okay, here you go. This is all yours now." And I'm like, "Oh crap!"
Mm,
And then
I have to pay for it? What? Isn't
yeah,
it just free money?
yeah, and I was like making like payments. I was like, "What is all this crap? I'm not used to."
Yeah. Oh, it's painful. Oh,
Oh yeah, and I remember I remember that I ended up like canceling that credit card, but I still had to make payments on it, right? Um,
oh. Oh, because
but
you didn't pay it all off
yeah,
yet?
yeah, I didn't pay it all,
Okay, okay.
and so I was making payments on it, but like at some point, I don't know what point it was, but I had finished paying off like all my payments. They never told me. I just kept on making payments.
Oh,
Yeah, I was so pissed when I found
no.
out.
Did they refund you?
No, not at all.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, oh, that just kills. That blows.
yeah. Yeah, because it's like one of those things. Is like, especially because I was a lot younger that back then. I didn't pay. I was I didn't pay attention, so I was just like, making payment after payment after payment every month, and then
That's awful.
and then I was like, I'd like all of a sudden I decided to check one day, and I was just like, wait, I'm done paying. Why am I still paying? And they're just accepting my money.
It's a bank. They're not gonna say no to your money. Like, keep giving us more. Ah, oh gosh, no. That's horrible. My issue was I didn't read emails and I at the
Oh.
time and I also didn't read mail because I'm very against mail. Also because when you can't see it, it takes a longer time, right, to go through it and all
Yeah,
that, and you get really
yeah.
lazy, and then the more you get lazy, the more it builds up, and then soon
Mm.
enough, you're, like, under a mountain of, like, envelopes, and you're like, I'm just gonna throw all this away. There you go." And then you might forget a payment or something. You might. I'm not saying that I did. Whatever conclusions you come to
Yeah,
are your own.
that's why I prefer auto pay. That way I don't have to really think about it.
Well, so usually with autopay though, it's supposed to be smart enough that it'll stop your
Hmm.
payments when you're done paying something.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it wasn't that smart whenever you were using it.
Oh, yeah. That actually happened to one of my friends with her credit card because she, had it set on auto pay. Um, but then she decided to like pay it early for whatever reason, and the auto pay still went through and still charged her. So she got
Yeah.
charged twice.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch, that's
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, she called them very pissed off and was like, "What the hell?"
Uh, Husky says, "That's interesting. When I overpaid my Chase card, they just kept it as a credit." Huh.
Oh, but
I
I
don't know.
I closed my account with them, whatever that bank was. I don't even remember what bank it was at this time. At this point.
There we go. No. I I'm bad. I kind of leave things for last minute.
That's what happens when you're a procrastinator.
This year, I'm hoping to do the taxes sooner than that.
Oh
Sooner
yeah,
than
yeah,
April
yeah. Because
15.
since I'm such a huge procrastinator, my Wendy made me go as soon as like it was tax
Oh,
season
for
started.
oh, really?
She made me go, and we went together.
It used to be so easy. Like for me, when I had a job, you got your W-2.
Yeah.
If you get disability or SSI or SDI, whatever it is, you have that paper and your ID. That's all you have. But now it's not that easy. They should have sent you a check or sent it back to your bank. That's what Husky says. They should have. Mm. So, are you sure you just didn't miss like a check in the mail or something?
No,
Oh, oh no.
I didn't get anything.
So today I discovered that you can do. Okay, well, I didn't discover it because I knew you could. I just never got around to doing it or trying it out. But you could do filters on Gmail and
Wait, what?
filters with Gmail.
Yeah, you're just now figuring that.
Yeah, I'm just now doing that. Uh-huh.
Ah.
I've used labels before, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was teaching my sister how to use labels, and I'm like, "Oh, wait, let me look here. Oh, there's the filter thing. Let's try this." And so I went ahead and figured that out, and we went through it. I'm like, "Oh, I should probably use this." Well, do you use labels and filters then?
And I haven't used labels since they taught me to use it. like in like at the school for the blind. Like that was the last time I ever used that. But yeah, I do use the filters. I haven't changed in a long time though.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I usually like to snooze my emails. Like if I can't attend or like reply right away, I'll just like snooze it for another time and then it'll appear if like let's say it's Friday and I get an email, I'm like, "Oh, I'll just answer Monday." So I'll snooze it for Monday and it'll appear back in my inbox. And then sometimes though I
Oh,
snooze
I've
it
never
again.
snoozed an email before. I've seen that option. I guess it's like when you snooze your alarm.
Yeah. Yeah. Like come back and tell me again later. Yeah, it's super helpful. It's because like I don't want to deal with this, but I don't want to forget, because then if you don't snooze it, it'll just like stay in your inbox and then you won't see it anymore and then you'll forget about it. But like with the snooze, it puts it back at the top.
Yeah, I don't know. I just go through my email and I clear it out.
Okay. You're one of those zero email inbox people. You just have like get to zero. Do you
Yeah,
delete your emails?
yeah,
I
of
don't
course I do.
I don't delete my emails.
I If I don't need it, why would I keep it?
Because, you never know if you might
Oh,
need it.
yes, I do know. Like I definitely don't need this email. Delete.
Well, for certain things, I feel like that works, but
Well, then just archive it. You can go back to
no,
it later. Yeah.
no, because I what if I need to, like, scroll down and look for it,
Yeah.
or
Then
search
you go
for
to all mail and you can save
it? Whatever, fine.
it.
No, I don't like it. I like having my emails there. If it's spam
And I
or
like
if it's a
having a clear.
promotion.
I like having a clear email inbox.
No, I need to
Yeah.
have that list of like all the things that's there and all the conversations, like because they're still ongoing. They're ongoing conversations. You can't just delete those.
Sure, you can.
No, you
Especially if
can't.
like I don't have any ongoing on conversations, and I just like my email is just like it's like, oh, don't need this, delete. And then even if you do delete it and they reply, it'll just appear back in my inbox, so it doesn't matter.
No, I can't do that. That stresses me out. I don't like having zero emails. Zero unreads. That's
That's the
fine.
best.
Zero unreads, but like I need
Zero
my emails
zero
there.
inbox, zero unread.
No, no.
That's the best.
No. Just like I'm not gonna get a password manager.
Yeah. Even though you trust all your information to all this technology, it's like I'm not going to trust a password manager for some reason.
Because I wanna know what my password is. They always come up with, like, random crazy
You can
long
set it,
passwords and
but
stuff.
like you can set the password. It's just that it will remind you if like you've used the password multiple times, but it will still remember the password for you depending on the account. You don't have to use the auto generate the password generator.
Uh, it seems just too mendoza. It seems like too much effort.
What do you mean too much effort? It makes things
Much
way
effort.
easier because I have like different password for all my accounts, but I don't have to remember them. And
What?
I can set the password if I want to, or if I don't feel like coming up with a password, then I'll just use the password generator.
No, that's okay. I'll just keep pressing forgot password.
Yeah, I was tired of that. That's why I use a password.
What password manager do you use?
Dashlane.
Dashlane? Do you
Yes.
feel it's successful?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know because the w- one thing is if I give, let's say, Best Buy information about me, right? and it has my username and password, whatever. If that gets compromised, then it's just
Yeah,
Best
but
Buy.
Dashlane, it saves your all that information locally to your device. It's not on some database that they have online. So the
Um,
only way for someone to get it to those passwords for your password manager or Dashlane anyway is to hack your actual physical device. Like they have to physically get to the device.
well, then how do you get like Dashlane to cooperate like on your phone and
It's
your?
just a service that they provide, but they don't save any of your information. It's saved locally to my device.
Okay, so if I use Dashlane
Uh huh.
and I get it on my computer
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, here's my Google password. Do
Yeah.
I need to re-enter it on my phone then when I install Dashlane on my phone?
No. So there's a Dashlane app on the phone, and then you have like Dashlane like on the laptop. Um, and then I did a long time ago, but can't remember. They do something like with the internet at internet browser, so we'll just remember the passwords like for whatever it is like on the internet browser. um but it's not like they put it up on like a big database like for Dashlane. It just saves everything locally to the
Yeah,
device
but it still
itself.
needs to transfer your password from your computer to your phone using the internet. Otherwise,
But
you wouldn't
you're
know.
sharing it with that. You're sharing it with that, like with like say your Google account. Like, of course, you're sharing with Google, but it's not like Dashlane, like itself is going to remember it. It's just like say like it's all using Dashlane as a service, but it's saving like everything locally to the device.
I don't know.
So that if someone does happen to hack like Dashlane for whatever reason, like it's not like they can find your information on the Dashlane database.
If you say so.
Well, that's how. I mean, That's how.
Why did you pick Dashlane?
I don't know. I like. Oh, it was because a YouTuber promoted it, and I decided to give it a try.
Oh, I love it. You tried like Vessi. Was it Vessi? You
Yeah.
tried like I want you to name all the things that you've tried
Oh God,
because of a YouTuber.
Bessie. Yeah.
Dashlane.
There's Dashlane. There's Manscaped. Gosh, what else? Um. Oh, Raycon. Yeah, Raycon. I've done Raycon.
Did you like those?
Yeah, I love the Raycon.
Hmm.
They're super easy to use and everything.
How's
The
the
only
latency on those with like
what?
how's the latency? Those are the headphones, right?
Yeah,
The earbuds?
the
Yeah,
headset. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I don't really notice any lag whenever I use it with my phone or anything else.
hmm,
But I only ever use it with my phone.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
because
funny.
I use AirPods for my iPad, and I don't really use a headset for my computer.
Oh, you don't have headphones, you just use speakers?
Yeah, well, it's just like it's a laptop, and I just use
Oh,
speakers.
I see, I see. Do do you like having a laptop better than a desktop?
No, I plan on getting a desktop when me and Wendy move in together.
Okay. Hmm. Why a desktop? Or why do you like the desktop laptop then?
It's just because it was free.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's a fair point, right? I'll take the free one. I have a laptop. Um, the only time I use the laptop is when I like go out somewhere and want to. Ma, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm in a live stream. Hi, mom. No, I didn't take the dog out. Uh, no. Oh, I forgot to write it down. Yeah, she did. I think so. Okay, bye, mom. My mom. We have a group chat with our dog, for our dog, and it's called Oki because that's our dog's name. And we're supposed to write down every time the dog goes out to the bathroom what
Oh
type
yeah, I
it
remember you
was,
talking about that.
when she ate, if she drank water, if she played outside.
Oh my god, you just reminded me.
It's like,
Um,
wait, hold on. It's like one of those when you have a baby. And I actually did this with my son. And then you like log every time they have a wet diaper or have their weight and how much they drank and all of this. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, why are we doing this for the dog?
you just reminded me. I'm like, it was one of the times my sister was coming to visit, um, and like my mom was getting the like guest room ready. She was like washing the sheets, comforter, all that stuff, and everything like that. And our dog Tristan, he was like whining, um, like my dad was like taking a nap or sleeping or something, but like Tristan went over and whined at him first. My dad like kind of woke up, not really, but he thought that Tristan wanted to play, so he just basically ignored Tristan. Then Tristan went to my mom, started whining at her, but my mom was too busy, so she also ignored Tristan.
Uh
Um,
oh.
and and so like there was nothing that Tristan could do, and so he just peed right there.
Oh.
And it happened to be on the comforter that my mom had just
Oh
washed.
no.
My mom was so pissed.
That's awful. Oh. It's really hard to have a puppy
Yeah.
when you're blind or visually impaired because like
Mhm.
it's harder to see the signs of like when they need to go or
Yeah, like I remember taking out Tristan, like and just guessing. I was like, "Are you done?" I'm like, "I don't know if you're done or
Yeah,
not."
yeah, it's hard. It's super hard. And then like
Yeah.
especially going out at night and taking
Mhm.
the dog out, like I put because it's dark and I put my hand on her back near her tail, like, and
Mhm.
then just feel when she like goes down. Just
Yeah.
like, okay, did you finish? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't help. It also doesn't help if you have a dog that once you take it outside, to go potty or whatever, it just likes to stay outside
Oh
after
yeah.
after it's
Mhm.
done.
Mhm.
It'll just stay outside, play outside, or just lay down in the grass. And
Yes.
so I'm just sitting there waiting. I'm like, "Are you done? Like, what's happening?"
Yeah, I mean, okay.
So what I started doing is because like so like what I used to do is like we had like a sliding glass door that leads like into the backyard, and that sliding glass door would lead into our patio, and then there would be another door that would lead into the house.
Mhm.
And so what I would do, it was I would let him outside, and then I would leave the sliding glass door open, but then close the patio door leading into the house.
Mhm.
And then when he would whenever he was done, he would come to the door and start whining to let back be back in.
Mm.
And then like I'm like, okay. And that's how I knew he was done. And then I would go to the patio and close the sliding glass door.
Yeah, like I don't like doing that. I mean, we let Oki run outside, right? But like if we're trying to make her go, um, and she's a boxer and she has like kind of a sensitive stomach a lot of the
Mm.
time, and
Mm.
I don't want to step in dog crap, okay, especially in the back. So it's like if you pee, I don't really mind that much, but like in the backyard, no.
Yeah, that's why I relied on sighted family members to pick that stuff up.
uh,
Because I have no idea where it is.
mhm, mhm.
Absolutely no idea.
Yeah, and I just don't want to deal with that like in the backyard, especially because my son goes out there, and I'm like, I don't want dog crap everywhere. So, you know, um, yeah, it's a lot harder. Um,
I know it is.
But, like, when she's a puppy, right, and she just took, like, the shots and everything, you're not supposed to take them outside to, like, grass or, near other dogs and for, like, a certain number of weeks. And, that you have, like, the, either newspapers or some kind of thing in the floor, but especially when they're a puppy, they're not trained to, like, go
Yeah.
there, and there would be times
Mhm.
where she would pee off of the mat thing,
Mm,
and,
yeah,
I'm just like, "Ah, crap, look, yay, I stepped on
yeah.
that again,"
I
and
told
then
I told Wendy we should just get a cat, and they're like way more low maintenance compared to a dog.
Yeah, then you have to deal with the cat litter, though. Ugh, okay, and
Well,
it's
that's I feel like that's easier than trying to find dog crap out in the backyard.
mm, I guess. But one time Oki ran upstairs where there was carpet, right? And this was when she was a puppy. She like, pooped on the carpet upstairs. She's not supposed to go upstairs. um, and like my son Joseph stepped in it. And I just felt so bad because he told me later. It's like I didn't know what it was. It was that brown thing on the floor. She used to like try to dash upstairs.
Oh my,
Yeah, like
like
sneak up
that
there.
that reminds me of when Tristan he got he had upset stomach of his own.
Mm,
He got diarrhea.
yeah.
And like we didn't know, like no one knew he had diarrhea until he came running into my
Oh,
sister's room covered in diarrhea
oh
and jumped on the
no!
bed as well. And
Oh
he was whacking his tail all happy.
no! That's terrible. It's like I'm so happy I got that out.
Yeah, my sister was so pissed. Not only because of her room, her bed, and everything like that, but then she also went into the living room where it all started and saw the mess he made, and,
Oh man,
she,
yeah.
she just got even more pissed. I was like, oh god.
Yeah. Like Oki's has a really sensitive stomach, so she gets diarrhea a lot, but not and so it's like that's especially why I don't want her to go like in the back.
Yeah. Plus, you said she's the kind of dog who will just like eat stuff, right?
Oh, she eats everything. It's
Yeah.
terrible. And that's
Mhm.
why she keeps having to do diarrhea. It's just like stop eating the rocks, stop eating pine cones and sticks and like random stuff off this road. Okay, she really will. She'll eat plastic, like anything. It's just anything on the floor, on the
Yeah.
ground. She'll eat it.
Yeah, Tristan is a
It's
very picky eater.
terrible.
Sometimes he won't even eat his own food, like the food that we try to feed him.
And the worst part is like it, she doesn't just, like, chew on it, like, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be so bad if she just chewed on it. She just swallows, she swallows it all. And the thing is, like, she uses her mouth as a pocket.
A pocket?
Yeah.
What is she, a squirrel?
She does, she'll, like, hide stuff in her mouth from outside, so you, like, take her out. I take her out to go do her business outside, right in at night, and then so she'll pick up something. She'll leave it in her mouth, and she won't start chewing it on it until like we go inside and like I take the leash off and everything, and she like runs away in a corner somewhere, and then
Yeah.
she like spits it out to chew on it. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And then she just loves the outside. She'll be out there for a long time, and then you bring her in, you finally convince her to come in, and then she'll like just lay down by the back door and look outside. And it's the most pitiful thing that you've ever seen. Like, who's gonna take me outside? I want to go outside. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. My dad is he didn't originally want to get a dog. He had a it's not that he doesn't like dogs, it's just he doesn't want to clean up after them.
Well, it's kind of, in my family, it's kind of the opposite because like my mom is not really an animal person, but she is the only one in my family who is not. So everyone else loves animals and everything like that, and wants them around all the time. But my mom, she's more concerned about things being clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But it's true though. Like I get both. Can't we have like an animal but keep things clean?
Yeah. It's hard to do.
Yeah, all that dog hair.
Yeah, like the dog breed that we have, it doesn't shed.
Yeah, so boxers aren't supposed to shed.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like hair that sheds, but there's a lot of dander. It's like, oh great. There's
That's
still a
interesting.
lot here. Yay.
Yeah.
My dad's like, why didn't we just get a other dog since, our gas is clean up anyway? Yeah, he used to have a guide dog. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. So we always kind of grew up with an animal in the house. And then I also had a cat, and he was my cat. His name was Raz, and he was a tuxedo cat, and he loved to lay down on my grandma's bed because he knew that she hated it. Just like a cat.
Right?
Yep, that's a cat for you.
Yep.
Oh, if I eventually get a house, I want to have like a cat and a dog.
Yeah.
Also cats can be really useful. Like cats, like okay, I want a working cat. When I say working cat, I want them to catch any like critters in the house. Can you please do that? Now don't put it on my bed or something.
No, but that's just happening to you.
That's what they would do. But
Oh my God, there's this YouTuber I follow, and he talks about his cats all the time. And he talks about how instead of like bringing because like not just will it bring like dead animals to him, it will also, because like one of the things he's collected is like beanie babies and stuff like that. The cat will treat the beanie babies like they are dead animals, like that it's like captured and stuff, and then bring the beanie babies to him like they're the offerings.
That's funny.
And I'm just like, that's awesome.
There's that new AI cat door, and it's supposed to prevent. Yeah, it's supposed to prevent your cat from going inside the house if it detects like that it has a dead animal.
Awesome.
I think that's just so hilarious. I think this was from CES, and then they had like one that was kind of cool too at CES that had a camera in a birdhouse, and so it will also automatically like identify what bird it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I wish I could see birds. Like I hear them, right? But I can't like see them. I don't necessarily like birds because they kind of freak me out. Like I don't want it to fly at me or anything. Um, but it's so hard to magnify it because they're so far away.
Oh
But
yeah.
but it's so like it's so cool when sighted kids or like adults like they're like, oh, that's this kind of bird. I'm like, how do you even see that? Like,
It's funny. You're totally reminding me of another YouTuber I follow. He's actually on some of those game shows that I told you about. Remember Sam Reich?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
So
funny.
yeah, like it used to be a YouTube channel called College Humor. They've changed it now. It's no longer called College Humor. But they have a bunch of different game shows, and there's this one guy on there. His name is Brennan, and
Dr.
he's
Brennan. Sorry.
he's one of the funniest guys on that channel. But anyway, he is like a huge absolute nerd, and like one of his interests are birds. So
Mm.
like he talks about them all the time. Like, and it's so funny because I don't have any interest in birds at all, but because of him, I know more about birds than I've ever wanted to know. Like he talks about like crows and how intelligent they are. Like they'll they can like learn things like very easily. They'll notice patterns. They'll even hold funerals and stuff like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They really do that? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm just like, wow, I had no idea.
Um, that makes me think of a book where like what was it? There's like a crow. Um, and it's like he can turn into a man. I'm trying to remember what this is. It's like that's what I know about crows. From
Yeah,
fantasy
like
books. Like I know
yeah,
I know more about fantastical birds than real birds.
it was really funny because like there were I remember there was like I don't know if it was security footage or whatever, but like these like crows were caught on camera where they learned how to get stuff get food and other things from machines
Hmm.
they noticed like people putting god I forget what those machines like they're kind of like gotcha machines
Like
where you put the quarter in, you turn
vending
it.
machines?
No, not vending machines.
Oh,
Like they're like you put the quarters in, you turn,
the
and then
gumball machine thingies?
kind of, but like
But
that
they can
like
have like other stuff in
yeah,
them?
yeah, it can have other
Okay, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So like birds notice like people would put quarters in there, like in those machines, and they learned how to use it. And like this is
Huh.
one that had food in it, and they would. It was funny because like they would find. They eventually figured out that they could only use quarters, but they tried to put other shiny circular stuff, like in those like slots.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, they figured out how to do it and work the machine. I'm like, that's so interesting. So yeah,
Mm.
they're very intelligent.
Huh. That's they also have like I saw this video about um they what did they do? That bee about bees and how they can be taught to detect bombs.
Oh, I didn't know
Um yeah, so like they train them with a certain like the chemical or
that.
the smell or something.
Like a
Um
pheromone.
yeah, yeah. And then they would like give them food when they did something or recognized it or something. Um and I'm like, wow, like animals can just learn a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah. Just like how like dogs can be taught to, they can be basically like a diabetic's like glucose monitor. Like they can be taught to recognize that, like when a diabetic's like blood sugar drops too low, and they'll like
Huh.
let you know.
They also have like the ones that can detect seizures too, which is really cool. It's like how do the dogs do that? So we'll maybe have guide birds in the future.
Guide birds.
Would you get a guide dog?
I've thought about it,
Mm.
but I don't know.
Would you get a robot guide dog?
Absolutely,
Would you really? Would
yes.
you trust a robot guide dog over a dog?
After a few generations have passed of
Mm,
that robot guide dog,
really?
yes. And then also, I'll let you test it out first.
Great. You know what? I'll let Sam handle that one. Oh my goodness. At CSUN, which is like a conference in California for assistive tech and stuff, they
Yeah,
actually have like this new thing. Well, I've heard of it before. It's called glidance.
guidance.
Yeah,
I have
and
not heard of that one.
it's a replacement for your cane.
Okay,
And it has like cameras and all this different stuff, and you just roll it around, and it'll like
sounds heavy.
tell you where to go or what to do or what not to run into.
Like I said,
And
sounds heavy.
yeah, okay, so it's a handle right at the top, and it's like a long um pipe. What do you call that? Like it's a long thing. It goes all the way down to the
Yeah,
floor,
yeah,
and it looks like a kind of vacuum at the bottom with wheels on two
yeah.
sides.
I've seen several types of devices like that. Like I remember once, like seeing one that was like the size of a suitcase and other stuff like that, and then like it had like a camera
Mm.
and everything like that. Like I remember one. I watched a YouTube video where it connected with your iPhone, um, and then and it like would examine your area, and then
Uh,
kind of like let you know what's around you, and then you could after it examines like your area, like you using your iPhone, you click on where you want to go, and I think where they used it was like in a hospital or something like that.
hmm.
It guided her to the elevator, and then they went down like a few floors. But the this robot like helped guide her through all that, and I was like, that's actually really interesting. But of course, at that time they were showing that video, it only worked with iPhone.
Of course it
Yeah,
did. Of course. It always comes to iPhone first.
I know.
Like if I ever make an app, did you see what Josh said? I'm like, he's like, you should
Oh yeah.
have it come out just on Android and not on iOS so that they can understand it, the pain. I want to read this, and I kind of want to show this. I'm sharing my screen now. It says
Mhm.
a new era of independence for the visually impaired. It's like so marketing. Um, Glide is the first self-guided mobility aid designed to help individuals with sight loss navigate the world with ease. It looks like a vacuum. I'm sorry. It looks like a mop.
Wait,
Like a
did it say the first?
yes, it says the
It's
first.
definitely not the first.
They always say that. Okay, it's expected. Meet Glide, your new walking companion. Glide is the world's first self-guided primary mobility aid designed to help you uh, regain your independence and live life to the fullest. We believe that the freedom of mobility is a right, not a luxury. That's why we're on a mission to break down barriers to independent movement for everyone with sight loss.
Mm.
Join us today. Okay, but I really want to look at this picture right here. It looks like a vacuum to me.
It's so funny. Like I'm imagining you trying that out, and then once you get it, like Joseph messing around with it.
Oh, yeah. That would definitely absolutely happen. Just, like, drive it around and, like, be like, "Mom, look at this," and then it's like, crash. All of a sudden, there's a big
Crash!
crash. And I'm like, "What did you do? Do you know how expensive this is?" "I'm sorry, Mom."
Yeah, did that happen with the Apple Vision Pro?
No, it did not happen with the Apple Vision Pro. It's so funny because, like, sometimes I put, voiceovers on, like, videos, right, that I'm editing, and he's, like,
Mhm.
around, and he's like, "Oh, what are you talking about, Mom?" And then I was, like, saying something about, like, a magnifier that I'm doing a video on, and
Mhm.
he was, like, trying to correct me, "No, Mom, that's not how you do it." I'm like, "Yes, it is. Why don't you go over there and try it?" And he's like he goes and, like, checks, and he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're right." And I'm
So
like,
he's trying to correct you.
it's so funny. And then the same magnifier that I was doing a video on, um, I asked him, "So, what do you think of it?" And he's like, "Is this for a video? Is this for a video? Are you recording?" I'm like, "No, I'm not recording. I just wanna know what you think." And he's like he really thought about it. It took him a while, and he's like, "Well, I just I just want everybody to know that it's a really good magnifier." It's so funny because it's like it sounded like he was wanting me to record, like, a video for him with his, um with his review. It was really funny. Uh, Another one they have, so would you ever use something like this with, like, the Glide? Would you ever use that?
Um, yeah, I mean, I would try it out.
You would try it?
Yeah.
You'd use it without your cane? It's supposed to be a cane replacement.
Well, I always have a cane as a backup for a reason.
I'm sorry. I would feel really weird using it because it literally looks like a vacuum to me. I'm just gonna, like,
I
walk around the
don't
street.
care. I don't care. Like, why would I care?
I just feel so weird. I look so weird.
No, I don't care.
Okay. I should just have them send it to you and make you try it. Go give us a review, Jared.
But the rule is that you try it first, and then if
What?
I if I feel like it, then I'll try it.
Did you ever try the WeWalk cane?
No.
Okay. That's supposed to be like a smart cane, and the second generation is supposed to come out.
Yeah, I think Molly Burke also did a video on that. Like, I watched like several YouTubers like do a video on that cane,
Mm,
and I was like, no, thank you.
yeah, it wasn't very impressive. I love Josh something. What's his name? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm terrible. There was a really great YouTuber that made a video about it. Let me
Hmm.
see if I can find it. Uh oh, here we go. Josh Singh. I
Oh
love
yeah,
this
yeah, I know
video.
Josh
Did you
Singh.
watch that?
Yeah. Which one?
He made the video about the WeWalk cane and he was walking around with it. And he like
Hmm.
just smacked it around his leg. This is not sturdy at all for $600. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of Pete Gustin and his so-called indestructible cane, and then he
Oh yeah, the
immediately,
all-terrain cane.
and then he immediately broke it.
But he
So they
tried.
sent him a new one.
He tried to break it though, didn't he?
Well, he wanted to see how like indestructible it was. So yeah, he was swinging it around,
I don't remember.
immediately broke it.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it wasn't as indestructible as advertised.
Oh, that makes me think of Mr. Who's the Boss.
Mhm.
He did a video recently about indestructible like tech, and he was
Uh-huh.
like, there's one like that's a coffee maker that's supposed to be indestructible, and then like a $50 like smartwatch versus like the Apple Watch Ultra or whatnot. And like there was one he tried different screen protectors,
Mhm.
like a $1, a $40, and an $80 one that's like sapphire glass or whatever. And he literally like dropped a brick on each one of them.
Mm. That makes me that like when I was a kid, my parents bought these like indestructible like plastic cups. Like what sold my parents was they demonstrated like right in front of them. They literally ran it over with a car and
Oh.
it was fine. Yeah,
Wow.
we still have those cups to this day.
Wow. Mm. That makes me think of that Mr. Beast video too, uh, where it's like this guy who wants to win like a Tesla or Ferrari or something,
Hmm.
and then they're gonna do like 100,000 bullets at it or something, and he has to like protect it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then
So yeah, he's done several of
what
those.
is
Like
it?
where
Yeah.
like I think when he first started those videos, they did it with like tank shells and
Mhm.
but then yeah, in the latest video,
They
he had
dropped it from a crane, like
yeah,
a
they had to drop like like fiery cars. But he that guy, he was also um he was like in another video like that
yeah.
where he was protecting money and
Mhm. And he
he made
lost, didn't he?
he made
Yeah.
the mistake of adding wood to his barrier when
Ah!
came to the flaming cars. So yeah, he was like, this time no wood.
Yes, wood burns, it does. Oh, boy.
But yeah,
Um,
it was only a little. The car was only a little damaged.
that's I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
because
mad over it.
like
Would you
one
go
of
in a
the
Mr. Beast challenge?
yeah, obviously, of course I would.
Of course you would.
Of
I don't
course
know
I
why I
would.
even
Like
ask. Why am I
just
even
just
asking?
the chance to win whatever it is, like however much money it is. I'm there.
Well, speaking of challenges, like I
Hmm.
wish I think I mentioned it before, but it would be so cool to have like a challenge of for tech YouTubers, right? Like all
Hmm.
the ones like let's say Mr. Who's the Boss, Marcus Brownlee, um, Linus from Linus Tech Tips, like even I Justine and everything, and like people from Android, or like all these different people. Like I wish I could gather them all in a room and then like make them use voiceover and talk like, with screen curtain and hide screen and see which ones can like do different tasks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did you hear that Mr. Oh yeah, you're the one who posted a
Which one?
video about Mr. Beast getting his own show.
Oh yeah, game show.
Yeah, on
Mhm.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the largest single cash prize or something
Yeah,
like that.
and it was because Amazon gave him the creative freedom he
Yeah.
wanted.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'll watch it. I'll see.
Yeah, I plan on watching it.
I wonder if it'll have audio description. Just wondering.
I don't see why not.
Well,
Most new shows like on Amazon Prime have audio description, even the game shows.
really?
Yeah.
See, one thing I don't understand about YouTube is like for YouTube creators, right? Like Mr. Beast and a lot of other larger creators, they have the ability to add a second audio track, but they don't give that to everybody. And we can't, there's
Mm,
not an audio description track for creators. Like if you get a YouTube movie that has audio description, you can
mhm.
like switch to it,
Yeah.
but like creators can't put an audio description track. Like why?
Yeah, because like they're slowly rolling it out, and only like the most well-known people get it right now.
But No, it's not fair. That's all I've got to say about that.
I know.
If people could do like community audio description tracks. I know for sure they're not gonna do that because people are just gonna do crazy stuff with that, like for sure. But especially like even with shorts, I'm like, oh, like there's like a label there that whether it's a skit or something, and you don't know what that label is, and it makes it just funny. And I'm like, I want to share this, but it's confusing if you can't see the label.
I can actually taste the scorpion in this lollipop now.
Ew, are you eating one of those? Are you eating
That's
one
what I've
of
been eating
those?
this whole time.
Oh, jeez. Wait, I thought it's
I
like
wanted to eat it. I wanted to eat it slower this time, so I actually got to savor the flavor.
No. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew, that's so nasty.
I don't know. Last time I ate it so fast I didn't really get to taste it. Now I'm actually tasting it, and it's funny because it reminds me of something like I've tasted before.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about scorpion lollipops. You can keep
It
that.
doesn't taste bad. The scorpion bits are definitely crunchy.
That's okay. On that note, I think we should end this stream now.
Why? You have to go through and read the comments, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Stop that. Ew.
Stop what?
Stop eating scorpion lollipops on this live stream.
Why? I bought them specifically for you this thing, so there's a whole point.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Jarrod. All you're missing is like the hot sauce. Go dip it in some hot sauce now.
I mean, I can go get some if you want.
No, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody.
Sounds like I need to keep hot sauce in my room now.
Oh. Now I know every other live stream is going to be like a bottle of hot sauce right next to Jarrod.
Yeah, just in case.
Oh, wow.
Now I never know when I might need it.
Okay, well, on that note.
No, what about the comment?
I think we're going to end this now.
No, the comments. I want to hear what the comments have to say.
It's been pretty quiet, actually. Yeah. Let's see. There's Joker. She says, "Hey guys, didn't know Carrie was live until now. How's everyone?" And Joshua says, "Me? No, you mean Josh sing." But I know what you meant. He also never deletes his emails. Yeah. Nope. Nobody wants to encourage your scorpion lollipop.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Good.
No.
Yeah. How would you know? You've never even tried
it. I don't need to try things to know that they're not good.
That means you're just making
I don't need to go eat grass. I don't need to chew on like rocks or dirt to know that it's gross. Okay? That's it.
No. Because scorpion is something that's actually edible.
No, ew.
Yeah.
It's not. Absolutely not. All right, everybody. Goodbye.
Otherwise, why would they put it in a lollipop?
Because they're insane.
No.
All right, everybody. I hope y'all have a great Friday night. I'm gonna end this now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.